forecast. Here's KATC meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, it was a little bit of a wet and a little bit of an unstable day. Plenty of clouds out there, but we are going to see an improvement for tomorrow. Friday looking good as well. Changes though as we head into the weekend. Rain chances ramping up for the Memorial Day weekend, especially for Monday, and it looks quite wet into next week. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. First off, here's the big picture. This upper level low, a pesky upper level low that's been over the eastern U.S., continues to produce the threat of flooding, and boy, the rains have been piling up here. This is moving very, very slowly and is going to produce more rain with time. Back end of that system, as it dropped to the south, produced the storms across our area on top of a little bit of a ridge of high pressure. So we had this northwest flow aloft, and that allowed for showers and storms to really get kicked up earlier today. And once again, the atmosphere just going gangbusters in one particular spot. We continue to see back building over the same area around the Natchitoches area throughout this afternoon. And roughly in about a 9-hour time frame, all is quiet now. This is just ground clutter, but roughly in a 9-hour time frame, more than a foot of rain in this area that's south and west of Natchitoches. Here's I-49 around Vowels Mill, about 12, 13 inches of rain. And in that time period, that translates to a 500 to a 1,000 year rainfall. That's the second one this week in the state. Something is going on. Warmer atmosphere equals more moisture in the atmosphere, and that's translating to more and more heavy rain events, and we're bearing witness to this over the last, say, 5 to 10 years for sure, if not maybe a little bit longer. Near term, though, tonight we are looking at cloud cover across the area, but those clouds burn off tomorrow afternoon. We'll be back to partly sunny skies, and it's going to start to feel summer-like for sure. 87, 88, 89 the high. That feels like temperatures getting into the low to mid 90s tomorrow across Acadiana. Clouds coming back in tomorrow night, maybe a few sprinkles, but the humidity is going to be increasing. Look at this. Low temperatures Friday morning closer to the mid 70s, and Friday afternoon back into the upper 80s with that heat index a factor as well. Might see a late afternoon shower, thunder shower Friday, mainly eastern Louisiana, but sometimes these roll from east to west as we get into this more tropical season, which we're starting to see right now. Speaking of the tropics, let's open it on up and take a look at the longer range pattern. We're going to start to see this tropical moisture coming out of the Caribbean and pushing into Louisiana and the Gulf Coast this weekend. So rain chances gradually ramping up and deeper moisture for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we're going to have to watch that. There could be some locally heavy rains developing somewhere in the region. This is the 10-day outlook on the European model, and obviously this is going to change, but you can see some heavy rains up in Oklahoma, some heavy rains locally across Louisiana, but a 10-day forecast is not worth much that it's printed on or the digits we're showing you. But just to give you an idea, wet pattern ahead starting this weekend. So maybe a sprinkle out there early, but mostly cloudy, a little light fog by morning. 72 the low tonight, 89 the high tomorrow, and starting to feel like summer for sure. And of course, the Memorial Day weekend is kind of the unofficial start to summer, and we'll be in the upper 80s through Saturday. Storm Saturday afternoon, a better chance of storm Sunday, 60% for 3 or 4 days in a row, and we may up the rain chances on that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time frame. So wet weather on the way, so enjoy the sunshine we see over the next couple of days. That's it for weather. We'll be right back right after this.